Hey everyone. I hate starting that way. Okay. If you're wondering why I'm asking you to follow this channel, just think about that one time that you're going to be in charge of something and someone's going to ask you the tough question. Are you able to answer that question immediately? Are you going to have the presence of mind to be able to think through what challenges you're facing, what your people are dealing with, and be able to answer with confidence as a leader for that? I'm Landblom. Join me with Leadership Developed as we talk through this month about the mindset of the leader. You see, the mindset of the leader is what the fundamental that creates the success for that leader and their people. While I have your attention, hey, hit that like button. Also subscribe to help spread our message to other growing leaders who could benefit from what we're teaching here at Leadership Developed. So yesterday, we talked about the legacy of the organization being greater than the legacy of the person. But today we're going to talk about now the philosophy of leadership versus actually being a leader. You see, I have learned in the last 3 years of just reflecting on everything that I have done and the way I've learned and incorporating the two to be able to teach future leaders that it is a lot easier to talk about it than it was to go back into that, sitting back in that chair and actually making those tough decisions, influencing others, internally marketing to my peers. You see, leadership is more than just being that person on the pedestal. Leadership is creating the environment for your people to be successful in reaching your mission goal. As a growing leader, you also have to be teaching others to lead. You'll find out, like, no kidding, within a year of you being in charge of something, you will actually have a succession program put in place because you don't know how long you want to be there. You're trying to grow up the ladder as much as everyone else is. And so by creating that succession, you're able to create going back to the legacy of the organization, you're able to help perpetuate the legacy of that unit, that team, that company, because you are setting up the success of the company through what you have planned for the future, and it includes beyond your time. So, going back to philosophy, I can talk about it all day. You as a leader can give what you've learned to your succession of what you've learned. But the most important thing is give them the chance to actually do it, because they can sit there protected by you and actually have the false sense of confidence going into that promotion and not really know what they're doing. So by setting your people up for success and understanding the difference of what you're teaching is a philosophy and what you're allowing them to do is the action, it's going to you're creating that succession program to be successful for your organization. You're giving them a chance to practice what you're teaching. Also, by doing so, you are actually creating a chance for yourself to grow as a teacher, mentor, and as a doer leader. And so those two things will come together and be able to complement each other nicely, because you are able to show by example through your actions what leadership is. But you're also going to allow them to show their example to you to build trust and confidence that you think you know when they're ready to move up. So just by understanding that there's the philosophy of leadership and there's the action of leadership, what you are is that connecting link for the two to come together to create the successes that you need, but also what your people need from you. I'm Landblom. When you get a chance, please hit that like button. Also, hit the subscribe button as well so we can get this message out to other people. And join me tomorrow why we see growing leaders that just stall out or just disappear off the face of the earth. I'll tell you and I will show you what that looks like and how you can avoid that. I'm Landblom. We will talk to you tomorrow.